Hi, Varsity Badminton. It's Coach Schild coming at you from my house in quarantine, and it really stinks that we're not together. The months of March, April, and May for all of us represent badminton season, but this year they represent even more because they are not just badminton season, but your senior year, spring, the time when you get all of the celebration and payoff that you've worked for forever, really. At least probably that's what it seems like to you for the past 3.5 years. And instead of being together, you are at your individual houses in quarantine too, and nothing is going to make it feel any less like the garbage that it is. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about what I see and what I'm hopeful for in the future for you. We went into quarantine on the day of our practice that we were actually supposed to get together and have our annual goal setting meeting. We were supposed to sit down and talk about the goals we always set for our team and for ourselves as members of that team, and we didn't get to do that. But I was looking back at your note cards that you wrote me last year, and for those of you who are on varsity, I was reading through your goals and I saw a few things that continued to stand out to me, and that was that you all have unfinished business still from last year. You all have an opponent you wanted to face. You all had a match you wanted to win. You all had something you had to do on the court against someone. You all still have fight in you for this year, and you had saved it up. And for some of you, I think the most painful unfinished business was the stuff that you were trying to fight against with yourselves. Some kind of mental block that you had to get through, some kind of skill that you wanted to do, something that really you had to be reliant on yourself only to fix and to work on. We're not going to be able to do that. All of that unfinished business is going to stay unfinished, and that is not going to feel any less like the garbage that it is. So we have to not dwell on what we can't control, but instead transfer that to what we can. And what we can control is taking that drive and that energy and that push that you are going to use to resolve that unfinished business and put it into something you can control. What are you doing next year? What are you doing next week? What are you doing tomorrow that you can take all of that busyness inside of yourself and put this toward? Because that's what we have to do. Nothing's going to fix the fact that we can't compete right now and that you're not playing badminton. But you all are very driven, hardworking women, and you need to finish what you can. So as we move toward the future, I hope that you pull from your positive energy that you're going to use for our season this year and put it into something really good. And I hope that when we can meet together again, we do play some badminton, and it will be good. But until then, I miss you. I love you. I'll see you soon.